Welcome back, guys, to Crypto Outliers, where we discover those outliers that outperform by 10 to 100x. In this episode, we are going to look at how to turn our $10,000 investment into $1 million. Yes, you heard me right. Turning $10,000 into $1 million. So if you're just joining us, smash that like button, click the bell icon so you'll be notified each time we upload, because we do that every day. So moving ahead, I personally believe that now is the right time to start DCAing into the market. There are blood on the street, and as Warren Buffett will always tell you, be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. In the crypto space now, people are fearful. The market is red. If you look at Bitcoin, it plunged up to 15,558 yesterday, marking a 1-year low. So what caused this crash we are witnessing in Bitcoin? It simply started with this tweet by CZ of Binance. The tweet says, as part of Binance exit from FTX, FTX equity last year, Binance received roughly 2.1 billion USD equivalent in cash, BUSD and FTT, due to recent revelations. Let me pause here. So the key things is the exit from FTX. In case you don't know what is FTX, FTX is the crypto exchange founded by this guy, Sam Bankman-Fried. I'll come to him later. So BUSD is the native token of Binance. It is pegged 1-to-1 to US dollars. And what is FTT? FTT is the native token of the FTX Exchange. Due to recent revelations that came to light, we have decided to liquidate any remaining FTT on our books. So what are the recent revelations CZ was referring to? CZ was referring to, I believe, the leakage of Alameda Research balance sheet. Alameda Research is the trading firm also founded by Sam Bankman-Fried. Is the trading firm he also founded. Also, he is also the CEO and founder of FTX Exchange. So in the revelation, in the leaked balance sheet, it was found that Alameda Research has its assets in illiquid tokens of Solana. A large portion of its assets are illiquid. So if I may put it in another way, the trading firm Alameda Research is over-leveraged. So when CZ tweeted this, it created a panic in the market. People started a bank run on FTX Exchange. So when that started, SBF, Sam Bankman-Fried, tweeted this. He has long deleted this tweet. He said a competitor is trying to go after us with false rumors. FTX is fine, assets are fine. He has deleted this tweet, but that didn't stop people from making massive withdrawal. Let's go to FTT token for you to see. So when that tweet was done by CZ on November 6th, let's look at November 6th. Around, yeah, here. This is their token, was done around 5. If you check the time here, that is 5:47 p.m. my time. So that's, if you come here, that is 5 around this time. So it caused the FTT token to plunge a little bit. Then SBF and his cohorts, they were defending because it plunged after that tweet of CZ. They were defending it at 22, defending the price at 22, but on the 8th, it fell off the cliff, coming down as so many people were withdrawing from the exchange. So when the exchange post withdrawal, the token fell because there was panic in the market that FTX Exchange is going under. So I believe the SBF was running around to, secure liquidity, and he reached out to CZ for liquidity, and they had a kind of agreement which made him to tweet, "Hey, I have a few announcements to make. Things have come full circle, and FTX.com's first and last investors are the same. We have come to an agreement on a strategic transaction with Binance for FTX.com, pending the due diligence, etc." So it was a kind of, coming to second trade. Our teams are working on clearing out the withdrawal backlog as is. This will clear out liquidity crunches. All assets will be covered one-to-one. This is one of the main reasons we have asked Binance to come in. It may take a bit to settle. We apologize for that. So when people started the bank run on FTX Exchange, SBF rallied around for liquidity and reached out to CZ of Binance, and they had a kind of agreement, which CZ also confirmed on his tweet, that Binance have signed a non-binding LOI, letter of intent, with FTX to acquire FTX after due diligence. So that made the token to, kind of spike again. But the straw that broke the camel's back was yesterday when Binance came out and tweeted, their official account tweeted this: "As a result of corporate due diligence, as well as the latest news report regarding mishandled customer funds and alleged U.S. agency investigations, we have decided we will not pursue the potential acquisition of FTX.com." So Binance withdrew from the acquisition plans, and that spooked the market, and everybody was running helter-skelter. So that is the summary of the FTX debacle that have been pulling the market down since the news broke. We got a respite yesterday when the CPI print came out, better than expected. Forecast was 8.0, but it came out 7.7. So that made the market to rally yesterday, including Bitcoin. But today, FTX, according to New York Times, has filed for bankruptcy, and that is greatly pulling the crypto market down. Currently, if we go to CoinGecko, currently Bitcoin is sitting at 17,124. So moving on, let's start building our portfolio of 10K to 1 million. I'm going to invest $10,000 and actively manage it to $1 million. I would like to call this system of mine moderately aggressive portfolio. Crypto space is a very risky space, so I will be very careful, especially in this bear market, to be monitoring the market. It's not going to be a passive investment. I'll be actively managing the fund, and the allocation will go like this. I'm going to allocate 55% to Bitcoin and Ethereum, 35% to large cap and mid caps. By large cap, I mean all cryptos that are above 2 billion. By mid cap, I mean all cryptos that are less than 2 billion to 200 million. Then low caps, I'll be giving 10%. And low caps are all cryptos that are less than $200 million in market capitalization here, market capitalization. For today, I'm going to only invest 25% of the fund, and that is $2,500. That is what I'm going to invest today. Of this $2,500 that I'm going to invest, 55% of it, which is 1,375, will go to Bitcoin and Ethereum, like I mentioned earlier. Also, in this $1,375, I'm going to give a higher weighting to Ethereum. So I'm going to allocate 55% of that, which is $756.25 to Ethereum, and I'm going to allocate 45% of it to Bitcoin. So let me repeat myself. I'm investing 2,500 today. This is because we don't know if we have reached the bottom yet. We can still go lower than this. So let me just start with $2,500. As the market goes down, then I'll be DCAing into the market. Now, in this $2,500, 55% of it is 1,375. Then this 1,375, call it 100%. Then 55% of it is $756.25. I'm going to allocate it to Ethereum. Then the remaining, which is 45% of 1375, which is 61875, I'll allocate it to Bitcoin. Okay, so let's start. I've already created a portfolio here. Let me go to my portfolio. So we'll start by adding the coin. Let's start with Ethereum, which I'm allocating 756.25. Ethereum. Okay, add transaction. So at this amount of 1,000, the price as of now is 1,290. So 756 will give us 0.5, 0.5859 Ethereum. Then the fee, let's add the fee. The fee that I paid on the exchange I'm using is 0.1%, and that is 0.1% of 756. You have 0.756. Then we add. Then let's do for Bitcoin. Add coin. BTC. We are going to invest, I'm going to invest 618, sorry. $618.75, yeah. And that will give me $618.75. That will give me 0.03618. Then the fee is 0.619. Next, I'll be adding Binance. Binance is a very popular exchange and is one of the projects in the crypto space that is making profit. One of the few. Because most of these crypto projects, they are still, like to call them, experimental. Most of them are not profitable yet. So let's add Binance. It's at 290. So Binance is under large cap and mid cap, which I'm allocating 35%. So 35% of 2,500 that I'm investing today will give you 875. And I'm going to invest 200 in Binance today. And that will give me quantity of 0.6896. Then my fee is 0.2. Next is Atom. Next is Atom. Cosmos Atom. Atom is one of the first crypto projects in this industry to pioneer proof of stake consensus. So it is also a leading project in the interoperability space. So, currently most crypto projects operate in silos. Ethereum is on its own, Evmos is on its own, Solana is on its own, Polkadot is on its own. So what Atom is doing is building a layer zero, a kind of base layer whereby app chains can communicate to one another. So Atom is the base layer, then apps on top of Atom, the blockchains, app chains on top of Atom can communicate with each other, and that's why they call themselves Internet of Blockchain. So even you can see Binance was also built using the Cosmos SDK. Crypto.com, the same. Lots of projects were built with Cosmos SDK. I think it's one of the most underrated crypto projects in this industry. Anyway, moving forward, I'm going to allocate $100 on Atom for today. And that will fetch us at this price. That will fetch 8.56 Atom with a fee of 0.1. The next is Matic. Polygon Matic. Matic is, for people that don't know, is an Ethereum scaling solution. Ethereum is a victim of its own success. Lots of people are using it, so it's slow and the gas fees are quite high. So Polygon Matic is one of those crypto projects that whose is one of those crypto projects whose value proposition is giving you faster transaction and faster and cheaper transaction, while also offering the security of Ethereum, because all transactions are settled on Ethereum, but it's cheap to transact on and it's quite fast. So that's why most people, it's attracting lots of developers these days, and lots of dApps are building on top of Polygon. So it's quite an interesting project to look out for. So I'm adding it, Matic. And I'm allocating $200 to it. I would also like to issue a disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes. It's not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and you should also do your own research. The video is for educational purpose only, not a financial advice. Okay, let's move on. With that out of the way, I'm allocating 200. And 200 will fetch me 189.30. 189.30. With a fee of $0.2. Next is Quant. This Quant is also an interesting project. They're also playing in the interoperability space because they are building their operating system called Overledger. As you can see here, Overledger is the world's first blockchain agonistic API gateway. It enables interoperability by connecting businesses to multiple distributed ledger networks. So it's playing in this space. I believe interoperability is going to be the next narrative when we enter the bull market next year or next 2 years. Nobody knows, but it's one of the narratives you have to look out for. So I'm going to add Quant, adding Quant, and I'm allocating $100 to Quant. QNT. And $100 will fetch me 0.8. 762. Fee 0.1. Next is EVMOS. EVMOS is bringing EVM. EVM is Ethereum virtual machine to the Cosmos. You see, Cosmos. Cosmos is the, like I said before, is the base layer on which other apps like your EVMOS is app chain on top of Cosmos. So it's one of the projects that are using Cosmos SDK. But EVMOS went further ahead to incorporate Ethereum. So it's kind of merging the Ethereum ecosystem with the Cosmos ecosystem. Quite an interesting project. So it makes it very, very easy for developers in the Ethereum ecosystem to bring their applications to Cosmos. You know, one of the the major things these layer ones are fighting for is developers. The bigger the number of developers in any ecosystem, the more the blockchain will be used. That's why, as of today, Ethereum is still number one smart chain contract because it has lots of developers. Cosmos also has lots of developers building on it, but that hasn't reflected well enough on Cosmos price. So moving ahead, let's add EVMOS. With the allocation of 100, I'm allocating $100 to EVMOS. So it's $1.40. So $100 will get us 71.6 as of today, with a fee of 0.1. Submit. Then next is Osmosis. Osmosis is the automated market maker, AMM, of Cosmos. It's like the Uniswap of Cosmos, where you buy all the Cosmos, where you buy all the Cosmos ecosystem tokens. So it's an exchange, it's a DEX, it's a decentralized exchange on the Cosmos ecosystem. And currently the total volume logged TVL is 167 million. Used to be 600 and something million before the Terra Luna implosion. Is currently having a 24-hour trading volume of 13.4 million and 1,000 over 1,000 interchain transfers. Interchain means intercommunication between app chains on top of Cosmos. Remember, like I said before, Cosmos is a layer 0 on which app chains are built. So Osmosis is one of the app chains on top of Cosmos, and it has processed over 1,000 exchange of data between itself and other app chains on top of Cosmos. So it's a project that I would like to put in this portfolio, and I am allocating $175 to it today. And that will fetch us and the final crypto asset we are going to add today, it's a low cap, and the name of the project is Tetu. Tetu is like Yen Finance of Polygon. It's one of the leading applications on top of Polygon. So let's add Tetu. So I'm going to allocate 10% of the $2,500, which is $250, to this project. And that will fetch us $18,000 42.7. with a fee of 0.25. And that concludes our portfolio. As you can see, we are down $23.95. So that is it. This portfolio, I'm going to be actively managing it. You can see the market cap of Tetu is still very low, 3.5 million. That is the market cap. Fully diluted market cap, if you put it on here, fully diluted market cap is 13 million. Fully diluted market cap means when all the tokens of that project are issued, what will the value of the project be when all the tokens are issued? Remember, most of those projects are still issuing out their tokens as a form of yield, as a form of incentive for users to use the network. So when more tokens are issued, the older ones are being diluted. So on full diluted valuation, that is fully diluted valuation. After all the tokens are issued, what will be the market cap? So it's a better valuation metric. I think if you guys are interested in it, you can comment below. I can do a video explaining it more. That is all for today, guys. Remember to smash the like button, click the bell icon so you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. Remember, this is not a financial advice. This video is only for educational and entertainment purposes, not a financial advice. Do your own research. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.